I made it. So I'm going to show you all the things you can do with it first, because I don't want to just... So yeah, this is how it looks. Its version 2 is better. The particles can be changed, the texture pack can be changed and everything. Plus particles are better and you can get more control over it. So the second explosion, you can increase the amount of particles you want, so to make it more realistic, but I left it at 100, but in the render there'll be 700, the birth rate edit thing, and then the particles and stuff, they follow the camera, as you can see, and they're not 3D, but it looks better in my opinion. Reset. The reset has updated. If you just click it one time, it'll reset the entire thing. So texture pack, I'm gonna quickly change it, and then I'm back, and so this is the POB craft texture pack. Looks awesome right now, and yeah, and you can change the frame you want it to explode. So at frame 28. Let's start on exactly that frame. Really cool. And now time to go to the tutorial. Hello guys, this is Anish here with another tutorial, and this is on how I made my TNT rig. So let's make a new cube. I'm starting from scratch because I developed new techniques of making things and stuff. So yeah, so about 8 subdivides, because we need we're going to deform the mesh a little. Then press E, snap settings, enable this to 3.125 to enable some snapping basics. And then sorry if I'm a little slow, I have a new keyboard because my keyboard on my laptop is broken. Yeah, I need a new laptop, new PC or something. So I'm going to use POB Craft because I love this texture pack. PNG. So this is part 1 of my my tutorial. It's going to be a long tutorial, and this will cover the animation, the first bit of the TNT, how it explodes, and then next tutorial will be the particles, which takes a lot longer. So VP edit. Grab the texture, you saw what I was doing, and go into this mode, make it editable, make sure you do that, and then you go into textures, open a texture, find your texture pack, and press E, snapping, change this to 3.15, which is half of a pixel, and then select everything. I don't know the shortcut key, I made my own shortcut key, so just select everything and move it into the position you want. Basics, I think you should all already know how to do this. If not, go learn. It's very important and makes life a lot more easier than to go into Photoshop and crop every single block out, which is what I did before. Okay, yeah, normally it takes a lot less time for me to select all of this. I'm using a mouse also. Okay. So let's make it higher quality by changing this to 912, and then let's group this to actually just Alt G and while you're selecting the cube, and then name it TNT, and name this TNT also, and add the display tag and enable enhanced OpenGL. So now it's enhanced OpenGL. I'll show you what it does in a moment. So now make a new now and name it user data, which is what we're going to use for all the user data, because they're going to add this to CMotion, and when we do that we won't have any control of it after, so we're going to make it on this CMotion, on this now. Add Expresso tag and manage user data. So now we're gonna go for the flashing effect. So flash, float slider, 0 to 100%, and now grabbing that user data and go to color of that thing and add a filter and click on it. Oh no, don't click on it, and just drag the filter here like that, and lightness, and just put it on the flash. And now if you look at it, it blinks. So yeah, I just realized that my TNT, it flashes till this much when the actual TNT flashes till white, like that. Okay, we did that. Oh yeah, and enhanced OpenGL, it enables this. If I off it, you can't see that update, so that's what it does also. Okay, now we get the I'm thinking I need to get the scale and the thing of this TNT, so make another user data. So we're gonna get the Y and X axis, because when you hit the TNT it moves on the Y and X axis. Get a float slider, a reel, about 10, name it X axis, and oops, copy that and paste it and name it Y axis, oops, and enter. Oh, one more, scale, and data, scale, put slider, and 2, I think it was 2 or something, 1, 2, 2, yeah, and okay, now, scale, oops, yeah, I'm really bad with mouses. I really love the Mac trackpad. I work a lot faster with that. So now grab the null of the TNT. The reason why we're doing use data and not parameters is because when you use parameters of the object, you cannot move it afterwards, and even the children of it. So yeah, then you put it in C motion. So scale to scale, coordinates position X to X, hold control and double click to do that. Just perfect thing. Sorry. Okay, and so now we got that down. So now we can, if we select the user data, we can move it on the Y, X, and scale it up. Perfect. Let's move this TNT a little up. Okay, so now we can start animating it. You can animate it manually, but I like C motion because you can actually change the time very easily, plus have a lot of more options and stuff. I don't know why, I just like to go crazy. So now hit Command D and go to project settings and change this to 12, because actually my normal frame rate is 24, but since I have a bad computer I'm going to put at 12, which is half of 24, and I can work with that. So now the C motion is set to 12 also, but it copies the frame rate and stuff. So go into objects, grab in that user data we made. Oh jeez. Okay, and go to basics and off auto time from 0 to, so my frame rate is 12, so 12 times that little star thing, can't really see, oh jeez. So 12 times 4, which is 48, and that's how long the TNT takes for until it explodes into particles. So now we have that. So the C motion will be enabled till 48, so it changes to like 70. and it flashes 9 times or 8 times or something like that, but I know it was the 9th one it explodes on. So now we go scale, no, flash. Let's get the flash first. And put it at 100%. So 9 times. So here, change it to linear. And we're going to use this thing as a reference. Okay guys, I'm back. So this is how it would look. This is how it look in. Oh, it's going way too fast. Oh yeah, so this had also 48. So now we get this effect. Oops. Yeah. Big? Wait, I'm here. Okay, so I lengthened it out a little more. Yeah, and by the way, to add these small dots, you need to hold Control and click. So, yeah, perfect. Now we want that bounce motion we got. So go back to C motion, and you click on the user data, add the y-axis, add, and put this at 100. Okay, so I'm back, and this is how it should look like. Yeah, pretty straightforward for now. When it gets to the particles, it's more about how it looks than something like that. Right. Okay, so now we do the Y. Okay guys, I'm back again, and so that's, oops, didn't show you how it looks. That's how it looks like. Okay. That's what we got now. Now let's get the scale. Oh, and the disappear. I forgot to add that. So manage user data, add data, root slider, real, 1, and name it disappear. And put it onto that, and then get this main now. Oh, no, actually, yeah, let's just use the main now. Oh, maybe not. No, let's use this TNT. Oops, deleted everything. Oh, come on. Just get. Okay. Editor. Render. We get a absolute, which rounds it up to the nearest integer. Rounds up any input it gets to the nearest integer. So integer. Then we get a logic compare, which is we will tell the float slider at number 1, at 0, we want the TNT to disappear, and when at 1, I mean when it's 0 it's there, and when at 1 it disappears. So we're gonna click on this and change this to 1. So we want to control the 1, make sure it's connected, and then change this to integer, change it back to 1. Let's see if it's like that. So at 0, yeah, that's how it looks. So we need to connect it to the TNT. Okay. So now when we move this, it will disappear, and so on. Yeah. If you're wondering, this is how I made my character customization thing. I already had a tutorial on how to do it. It's just people didn't watch it. It's my touch tutorial. Okay, so now we have this appear also. We have to get the scale. So let's get the scale there. Scale add. One. And it is too fast. Okay, that looks good. Oh, forgot one more thing. One thing important. For a cool effect, we need a bulge. Just grab it into the main TNT now. Oh, under the TNT. Change this to 100, 100, 100, and put it up here. And when we increase the strength, TNT does that. So yeah, it's a very good effect. So add another data, bulge, load slider, and negative 100, negative 30, and 30, and okay. And then we put this here. Yeah, I'm telling you now that my TNT rig took a long time to figure out and to make. So yeah, it's gonna take a while to make it. Okay, so we got that. Now we go back into CMotion and we add it. And finally we add the disappear. Actually, let's just add the disappear now. Add. Okay. Okay guys, I'm back. So this is how it looks, the disappear thing. So we need it so that the last frame it is disappeared. So we need two things here, like so, and you need to change the auto time to 47 because it needs to be one frame below the main time, so 48, and this one 47. So yeah, now we get this effect. Maybe the scale is too fast. Okay, so now let's just do the bulge because let's go into CMotion, and scale is a little too fast, I think. Let's just do that. Okay. And then let's go to release data. Last one, and then we go to the next tutorial. Okay guys, I'm back, and this is how it looks. I think this has to be at 0, so 0, and then it goes to this one, and then that's the final frame until it disappears, and yeah. So yeah, that's it for this tutorial, for this episode or whatever. And then next tutorial I'm gonna go through particles, and the next one I'm gonna go through the timing and espresso and stuff. So thanks for watching, and bye.